Hey guys, what's up? 2025 is wrapping up here pretty soon, and I got the chance to kind of sit down and think about all the awesome things that happen here in 2025. I literally fly back home in less than 24 hours. So I need to film this now, otherwise, I'm not going to get this done. Without further ado, let me introduce you guys to our recap of 2025. Well, the last time I was talking to you guys was in 2024, talking about my transition here into Ridgeland, Mississippi, and how nervous I was. Well, going into 2025, I was so excited to start the new year and to see what we're going to accomplish. And this year has been awesome as far as new friends and transforming lives through martial arts. One of the things I was most excited for going into 2025 was be able to work and collaborate with my buddy Eli almost every single day now. At the beginning of the year, he made the transition into our academy, and it's been absolutely awesome. I enjoy all the times that we've had this year, collaborating with lesson plans, early mornings, talking about what we're going to do to make sure we have absolutely awesome training cycles. And man, there has been some truly awesome moments, and it has been uphill. We've been doing a really, really good job. And even talking earlier with him, we were talking about already what's going to be next for 2026. And with that mindset, man, I can imagine what we're going to do going into next year. One of the things I was most excited for was to hop back on the mat and to start working with all the students on accomplishing goals. Man, the amount of success stories that we've had this year, I'm talking about black belt testings, regular testings, tournaments, special events, the list goes on and on. But man, it has been an absolutely awesome year for all of these students. As fun as it is to be on the mat and to teach all these kicks and punches, one of the most rewarding things for me is to see those success stories. It is truly awesome to see these guys kind of set a little pinpoint on what their next goal is going to be and to accomplish it, and to be like, this is my next goal, this is my next goal, and to keep constantly achieving goals and resetting new ones. It's so awesome. One of the benefits about martial arts is, yes, you're gonna have a fun activity to do, but think about all the life lessons that you're gonna learn along the way. I'm so glad that not only I'm able to be that instructor on the mat to be like, this is what martial arts can do for you, but I was glad to experience that as a kid. Looking back, I'm so thankful that my mom and dad put me into martial arts, to experience all those successes and also to experience the failures. I'm glad for the times where I did have mistakes. It allowed me to be in the position where I'm at today to kind of guide and make sure I set my students on the right path for the best path for success. And that's why I'll never take for granted the role of being an instructor, being a role model. I understand the position that I'm in, and that I want to have a big influence, and I want to make sure that I put a positive message out there, to never give up on yourself, to make sure that you're always working hard and you're going to accomplish your goals. As long as you're staying on track, as long as you're staying focused and disciplined, you can accomplish what you want to do. So it is absolutely an awesome blessing to be in this role. Fast forward into July, into the national event was an absolutely awesome event. This event was in Fort Worth, Texas. Was so excited to be back in Texas. And this was the year where I was testing for my 5th degree level 2. I would say going into 5th degree level 2, I'm considered kind of young, but then again, there's some people that are a little bit younger than me that are still 5th degree level 2. However, I knew that this had to be one of my most memorable testings because this is going to be my last testing for a while. In order to test for my 6th degree, I have to be a little bit older, so I'm going to have to sit out for a couple of years, and I wanted to make sure I had an awesome testing from there. I think one of the awesome things about the testing this time around was the fact that I was able to test with all of my friends and some new friends I made along the way. Man, we saw Adam there, we saw Cade there, and we saw so many other people that we see almost every single year at the national event. They were there in that ring, and it was an awesome vibe, just us hyping each other up, make sure we're going out there, giving it our all. Man, the sparring matches were absolutely awesome too. But it wasn't only me high rank testing. Of course, I had other students that were prepared to be at the high rank testing at the national event, and everybody passed their testings. Man, I remember the morning of, I knew I had my testing going on. I knew I had to warm up, but man, I think I just got the warm up from just going back and forth between every single ring because I wanted to make sure I put eyes on each of the students from our academy that were testing. And it was so cool to be able to see them on the mat doing the exact same thing that I was going to go for, and to see the confidence to be like, man, I know I worked hard and I'm going to accomplish that. So they did an absolutely amazing job. On top of that, we got to talk about all the other students that also went just to compete. And man, those guys went out there and they gave it their all. And that's all I can ask for. I was super duper excited. I was once again trying to run all over the convention center to make sure I was able to watch all the students and to see how they performed. And it was absolutely awesome. One of the other things I got to talk about this year was the XP competition. One of the rings that we're able to stick and watch was absolutely awesome. I mean, we had first place nunchucks from Trinity Coleman. It was absolutely amazing. If you guys have not seen that, you got to go check it out. I'll leave a link down in the description below that we can check out that video. But man, that has truly inspired me to get back with my bow staffs and to start already working for our next national event. So it's pretty much safe to say that you will see me in an XP competition ring going into 2026. And one of the other things that the national event reminds me of is the community that we have through social media, through this YouTube channel. It is so awesome. I know I don't post as much on this YouTube channel, but I know the videos that I did put out this year, I was really proud of. And even the short form content that I make, I'm putting content that I'm really proud of, and I hope that people enjoy it. And it goes to show every single time when I meet you guys at the national event, but also once again, all the friends I made along the way through connecting through social media, through posting videos. It is so awesome. I'll never regret starting to post videos like this. I remember it's still like yesterday, you know, I made my first video kind of talking about, you know, oh, this is a bow staff and this is how we're going to do a bow staff trick. Man, if I didn't do that, where would I be now with the community I have? So super duper awesome. Last thing I'll say is I was super glad and excited to be able to see my parents. They drove all the way from Corpus Christi to Fort Worth, Texas to be able to watch me compete and test. It was truly awesome to see them. I haven't competed in front of my parents in a very long time, so I was so glad that they were able to make it and to kind of be like, man, it's time to shine and show them what I've been working on. And guys, I'll tell you what, these recap videos are my favorite videos because I love just going back and looking at everything that we did this year, from all the things I talked about, from the national event to being an instructor to adding new teammates on the team. It has been such an awesome year. And I, once again, cannot wait to see what's in store for 2026. I'm super duper excited. I'm fired up. I was telling all of our students at the end of this week, I was like, hey, look, I know we're going to break for a little bit, and I'm glad for that. But I'm already thinking about what's next and what we're going to do going into 2026. Guys, I hope you hear this. I'm super duper excited for 2026. You don't have to wait to set those goals. Go ahead and start setting them now. Build your path to success for 2026. I hope you guys hear this. I hope you guys do this as well. I want to thank you guys truly so much for all the support that you guys give. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Even when you turn on the videos and you watch them, every single like, every single comment, I appreciate it very much. My goal is to make sure that I will start posting, not super frequent, but our goal is to try to get a couple more videos out than I did this year. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and start planning those videos on my flight back to home. I can't wait to see my family. I hope you guys have an awesome holiday season with your family. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year's. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you have not already, please go ahead, leave a like rating, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications. That way you're notified for our very first upload for 2026. Thank you guys for a truly awesome year, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.